That's enough, Lillian. I can't take this any longer. Excuse me? I said that's enough! You and Lucas divorced over 3 years ago. It's over, okay? It's time to just let go. Let us get on with our lives. Stay away from us. I know you probably still feel bitter about it, but what's done is done. Just get on with your own life and stay out of mine. Wait a minute, Emma. What brought this on? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Don't give me that. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Did you think you'd get away with it? Did you think I wouldn't know exactly what you were up to? I don't have a clue what you're talking about. What's wrong? Did something happen? Lucas is mine, you got it? Mine. I can't make it any simpler. I took him from you and now he's mine. Got it? He doesn't have feelings for you anymore. It's over, Lillian, and you need to get that into your head. It's over. There's no going back. I'm not going to tell you again. You've got to calm down and tell me what happened. Lucas couldn't be further from my mind. I haven't given him a second thought for years, and you think I'm trying to snatch him back? Exactly. Stop acting all innocent. I know what you're up to. You want him back, so you've been flooding my house with letters. Don't think I don't know it was you. What letters? I have no idea what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The same letter almost every day. Give him back. You think such a childish thing is going to have an effect? And the letters haven't even been mailed. There's never a stamp that's been hand-delivered. I know it was you. I knew you were bitter about this whole thing, but I didn't think you'd stoop that low. Cut it out now. We've had enough. And the other day, you kept ringing the doorbell. I didn't think you'd ever stop. You're driving me crazy. I'm losing my hair over this. Emma, you've lost me. I really have no idea what you're talking about. It sounds like someone's got it in for you, but I'm telling you I had nothing to do with it. You're really going to deny it? Look, Emma, he cheated on me. Why in the world would I want him back? He's yours. I wouldn't take him back if he begged me. I haven't written a letter to anyone in years. And as for the doorbell, I don't even know where you live. Well, if it wasn't you, who was it? Give him back, give him back. Who else would write such a thing? How would I know? All I'm saying is it wasn't me. He cheated on me. How do you know there aren't others he's cheated on? Do you think I'm actually just gonna take your word for it? You say it wasn't you, so I'm supposed to believe you? Just give up? Don't you have security cameras around your place, the entrance or maybe nearby? Are there any witnesses, maybe a neighbor who saw someone? If you don't have anything else to go on, you really should put up a few cameras. That way you'll catch them red-handed. Why would I do that when I know it was you? Emma, I'm telling you, I had nothing to do with it. Don't lie to me. I know it was you. I just know. I know you still feel bitter about what happened, and you're planning some kind of revenge. But get it into your head. Lucas is mine now. He loves me now. You can't have him back now or ever. Got it? Why would he ever go back to an ugly loser like you? It's time for you to just give him up once and for all. Next time you try any of this, I'm going to break down your door and finish this face to face.
Hey Lily, how's it going at the hospital? Did you get the test results back yet?
I've just been given a room and the doctor said everything is fine. There's nothing to worry about.
That's great. So everything's going according to plan. You're gonna have the baby tomorrow? It's a real shame I can't be there with you, but I know you'll be fine. I'm setting up the baby's room and arranging the house right now so you'll be able to relax when you get home as a new mom.
Thanks, Oliver. New mom. That sounds great.
Is everything okay, Lily? Did something happen?
Well, I just got a message from my ex-husband's new wife.
The guy who cheated on you, right?
Yeah, he ended up marrying the woman he was having an affair with.
So what did she want with you?
She accused me of trying to get him back, as if that thought would ever even occur to me. But apparently someone's been sending nasty letters and ringing their doorbell. She's got it into her head that I'm the one who's behind it all.
What planet is she on? There you are in the hospital about to have her baby. What's wrong with her? How could it possibly be you?
It doesn't seem to matter what I say. I kept telling her I had nothing to do with it, but she's already made up her mind. She even said she's coming over the next time it happens. She sounds serious. I think she's going out of her mind over this. Sooner or later, I think she's actually gonna come crashing through our door with her accusations.
Really? She sounds that unhinged?
Yeah, just thinking about it brings me down. I'm having a baby tomorrow, and I really don't like the thought of her being at our house when I've just come home from the hospital.
I didn't think it would come to this.
What do you mean?
Well, I kept quiet about it because I didn't want to upset you with the baby coming and everything, but Lucas called me a while ago, about a month ago, I think. He didn't know you'd remarried, and he seemed pretty shocked about it.
And what did he want?
I told him you'd remarried, but he just came right out and told me he wanted to see you and he wanted a fresh start.
Are you serious?
I'm afraid so. I didn't want to give you any unnecessary stress, so I asked the phone company to forward all the calls to the house to my mobile. Him and his wife Emma have both been calling a lot. They're pretty persistent. Frankly, it's really annoying.
No way. Sorry, I didn't notice at all.
It was starting to worry me, so I decided to put a couple of security cameras up around our place just in case. It's just as a precaution, but if something really does happen, we can call the cops straight away.
You already put them up?
Yeah, just in case. I'm sure it's fine, but it's better to be safe than sorry. And Lily, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Being pregnant must be hard enough without all the extra stress.
No, thank you for telling me. We've done all we can, I guess. I suppose all we can do is wait and see. If they do try and barge their way into our house, we'll have them on camera.
Whatever happens, I'll deal with it. You just concentrate on having the baby.
Yeah, you're right, I'll do just that. Wish me luck for tomorrow. I wish you could be here, but the baby and I'll be fine. I'll let you know when you're a new father. How many times do I have to tell you? Leave us alone. Doesn't matter how hard you try, you won't get between us. He's never going back to you, Lillian. You never learn, do you? Can't you get it into your thick skull? He's mine. You can't have him back. It's the same as last time. Your silly little letters won't work, and you can leave her doorbell alone, too. How many times do I have to tell you it wasn't me? I'm getting really sick of your false accusations. Still playing dumb, aren't you? You've got guts, I'll give you that. But it's all for nothing. Now leave us alone! Emma, I don't know what else to say. It wasn't me. Can you just pick up a camera and catch the culprit already? Then you might finally stop accusing me. I've already told you, I'm not wasting good money to put up cameras when I know it's you doing all this. How many times do I have to say it? I understand why you're doing it, Lillian. After all, Lucas makes great money and he's on the fast track for company leadership. He might make vice president one of these days. I can see why you wouldn't want to give up, why you want him back. After all, it's not every day someone as plain looking as you snares such a husband. I'd be bitter and twisted about losing him too. But think about it. Did you really think you and such a great guy would make a good couple? Don't kid yourself. You were never meant to be. Lucas is always saying that all you were was a plain wife who was good in the kitchen. It was bound to end this way. Why don't you just accept it and move on? Lucas has. He was lucky to get away from you. He's much happier now with me. Oh, this is getting really old, Emma. Give it a rest. You can see how happy we are, yet you're still trying to rekindle the old flame. You make me laugh. What a sad little woman. It's the plight of the ugly woman. All you can do is cling to the memories of the man who left you. Have you finished? As I've told you a million times now, I'm not interested in Lucas at all. I haven't written any letters and certainly haven't rung your doorbell. He's head over heels in love with me. I bet you he hasn't thought about you even once since your divorce. It's really time for you to just give up. The next time you come near us, I'm calling the cops. Emma, I hate to break it to you, but I'm in the hospital. I've been here since yesterday. What? Is that true? Yes, I'm in the hospital. So I can't possibly have put anything in your letterbox or rung your doorbell, could I? I didn't want to tell you because it's none of your business. But the truth is I remarried too, and I've been pregnant this whole time. What? Really? You got married again? Yes. I've been in the hospital since yesterday having the baby. If I gave you some proof, would you finally believe me? My husband couldn't be here for the birth, so I had the nurses film it. The time and date are on the video. As evidence goes, it doesn't get much clearer than that. Will that be enough for you to finally believe me and stop your crazy accusations? Seriously, nobody told me you were married again. Well, I am. Happily married and now a mother. In what world would I care about what my ex-husband and his crazy new wife were doing? You can stop accusing me. As you can clearly see, I don't have time to play games with you. It's obvious I'm not the guilty one. Then, if it wasn't you, who's been writing all those letters? How would I know? But if you think about it, it's definitely from a woman. You're better off asking Lucas about it. Maybe he has an idea about who it might be. According to my husband, Lucas has been calling our house saying he wants to get back together with me, so God knows what other woman he's been talking to. My Lucas? That can't be right. Why would he do that? How would I know? You need to talk to him about it. It's no use discussing it with me. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to rest. I'm beat after having your baby.
Hi, Lily, how'd it go? I heard from the hospital. You must be exhausted.
Sorry I didn't let you know sooner. I've been out cold since the baby came.
Don't worry about it. The doc says you can come home as planned. I'm so relieved everything went well. Oh, and by the way, that whole thing with your ex-husband seems to have calmed down. You can put it out of your mind. I just want you to relax when you get home. No unneeded stress or distractions. Just you, me, and the baby.
How do you know? Did something happen?
Lucas came around last night. He demanded to see you and wouldn't leave. I told him it was impossible, and in the end, he told me exactly what's been happening. He's been up to his old tricks. It looks like you aren't the only one he was unfaithful to. He's been messing around with a whole bunch of women.
Yeah, it figures. I'd almost feel bad for his new wife if she wasn't such a nightmare herself.
Yeah, and one of them is a total crazy woman. Like really, really crazy. She has all kinds of mental issues. She came around here thinking that you'd be able to help her. I don't know, maybe she thought you'd sympathize with her because you've both been burnt by Lucas. But she just went on and on. I couldn't get her to leave.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, but I threatened to show Emma the security camera video. Plus, it picked up everything she was saying too. After that, she kind of calmed down and left. I don't think she'll bother us again.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in all this. My husband, the hero.
Not just a husband, a father now too. Just come home safely, Lily. I'm waiting.
Okay, bye for now. I'll take a cab home tomorrow afternoon. Lillian, what the hell is wrong with your Lucas? What does that mean, my Lucas? He's your husband now. I cornered him and we had it out. He totally broke down and admitted everything. He confessed to cheating on me with a woman who turned out to be a nutcase stalker type. She showed up at my house as well. She's the one who's been writing the letters and ringing the doorbell. It would seem so. Lucas promised me I was the only one for him when we got married. And then he was straight off to find another woman. I think there's something wrong with him, like a mental illness or an addiction or something. I reckon so. I can't believe he betrayed me. Well, I'm not standing for it. I'm leaving him. Do you think that's a good idea? He's on the way to the top, remember? Great job, great salary. Didn't you tell me that? I don't care how much he makes. You only live once and I'm not sticking around for that loser to ruin my life. That crazy stalker was round here this morning waving a kitchen knife all over the place. Are you serious? Yes! Lucas managed to get rid of her, but I didn't get married to suffer that kind of trauma. I'm leaving him. You owe me big time for this. If it wasn't for you forcing him onto me, I wouldn't have ended up in this mess. What's it got to do with me? He's your husband. It's your mess. Don't try and drag me into it. I don't owe you anything. He says he doesn't have a cent, so it's no use expecting anything from him. He spent all our savings on dates with his girlfriend. Didn't Didn't you get a small fortune when you and Lucas divorced? Well, I did get something in the settlement, yes. That's so unfair. You get a payout and I get nothing. Lillian, you owe me. That's my settlement money, too. He's your ex-husband, so you have a duty as an ex-wife to cough up the cash. Oh, Emma, and I was going to give you all the evidence you needed for free. After that outburst, I've changed my mind. You don't seem to have noticed yet, so I'll tell you. Lucas has been cheating on you with loads of women. What? Loads. Not just that crazy stalker. She's just the tip of the iceberg. Hang on a sec. Loads of women. He didn't tell me that. He said there was just one other woman. He seems to think one-night stands are fine. Marriage didn't make him settle down at all. He was actually at my place the other day. He just came out and told my husband the whole story. He didn't know it, but my husband recorded the whole thing on our security camera. It's a complete self-confession. Even if Lucas is broke, maybe you can still try to demand money from all those other women. Emotional distress or something like that. You've got to let me have that video. Sure, you can have it, but it's not going to be free. How come? I need that video. I told you I would have given it to you, but then you started demanding I give you money. That security camera I mentioned, well, it wasn't cheap. You can have the video for the cost of the camera. How's that? I just told you I don't have any money. You sure know how to kick a girl when she's down. If you've got a problem, why don't you go and gather confessions from all those other women yourself? I'm sure Lucas won't just confess again to you. While you're waiting for a divorce, that knife-wielding mad woman will probably come back. Okay, I got it. I'll pay for the camera, so just hand over the video. It's a pleasure doing business with you. I'll just send over my bank details, and when I confirm that you've paid, I'll send over the video, okay? And just one more thing. I never ever want to see you again, all right? I'm getting on with my life after that monster Lucas, and I suggest you try and do the same. Okay, I got it. You'll never hear from me again. Please give me the video. Emma came up with the money for the camera, so I gave her the video. She used it as evidence in a divorce. It wasn't much of a case. What could he do? His confession was all there on the recording. She tried to squeeze money out of Lucas's girlfriends, but they all claimed they had no idea he was married. I don't think she got a cent. Only the crazy stalker fronted cash. She was happy Emma was getting divorced. As it turns out, the money Emma got from the stalker was exactly what she paid us for the video. Last I heard, she packed up and left town. As for Lucas, he married the stalker, and she quickly proceeded to put tracking devices on his phone, his clothes, and in his bags. It sounds like he's living under 24-hour surveillance. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye!